Here in the Upper West Side of Manhattan, a haven for intellectual leftism, there's a deep reservoir of support for the Iran nuclear deal. I want to find out why. So President Obama just agreed to a nuclear deal with Iran. Do you agree with the president's deal?
Absolutely. Thank God.
What are your thoughts on that? Are you a fan of the deal?
Yes.
Yeah, important, right?
Yeah, it's like, who wants nuclear war?
Are you supportive of the nuclear deal?
Yes.
So you're supportive of the deal?
Yes, I am.
Are you supportive of the nuclear deal?
Yes, I am.
If the rest of the world's okay with it, so am I.
As a fan of the deal, what are 2 or 3 deal points that you think are really important that are in that deal?
I haven't read it myself.
Any pop to mind? Give me some of the specifics on what you like.
Better than the alternative.
True. But what's the specific part of the deal that you like that makes you support the deal?
It's an alternative to war.
There's nothing that stands out particularly for me.
Anything jump out in your mind?
No, just the fact that it was done.
But anything in the deal itself that you like?
I've read the deal.
Okay.
I've read the terms of the deal.
Anything jump out at you?
Everything that he has said about it in public is true.
Okay.
It's very simple. It's written in plain language.
Right.
Tells you what it's going to do, and there's no bullshit in it.
Now, how
Whether you agree with it or not, I can understand.
Fair enough.
But it is very well written.
How important is it to you that in the deal it saes that the U.S. has to be part of the inspection regime?
Well, it is part of the deal.
Is that right? I'm saying, is that important to you?
That's of course very important.
It's-
Pretty
I
important.
trust anybody else.
Pretty important.
How important is it that the U.S. be part of the inspection team?
Important.
Vital, almost, right?
Yes.
How important is it to you, for example, that the U.S. be part of the inspection team?
Very important.
That's pretty vital.
Yes.
As far as we're concerned, we shouldn't really trust anyone else.
How important is it that the U.S. be part of the inspection team?
Yes.
Is that pretty vital? I
Yes.
mean, without that, right?
That's very vital.
Is it vital in that in the deal it says that Iran is not allowed to self-inspect any of their facilities?
Yes, I do think
That
that's
that
important.
the outside inspectors have to inspect their facilities.
Correct.
That's pretty vital.
That's very vital.
Right.
Yes.
How about that Iran is not allowed to be part of that we don't give them the right to self-inspect their own sites? Is that important?
Of course.
That Iran has to dismantle all of its nuclear facilities. How vital is that?
Pretty important.
How important is it that Iran dismantle the nuclear weapons facilities they already have in place?
Very important.
I think that's very important as well, that they have agreed to dismantle.
How vital is it in the deal that Iran opens up their military nuclear sites to our inspectors? How important is that to you?
How important it is.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Isn't it vital that they open their military sites to inspection as part of the deal? Is that vital?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I mean, without that, the deal almost doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
Very.
But without that, what's the point?
Very important.
The problem with the deal, though, is that none of the things we just talked about is in the deal. Does that make you kind of think twice about supporting that deal?
A little bit. I mean, like, yeah.
Does it make you question maybe supporting it?
Possibly, yeah.
If what you say is true, then I would be against it.
What if I told you that none of those deal points were in the deal? You still support the deal?
No.
So that would change your mind.
That would change your mind.
I just want everyone to be happy. But I don't know
I just
how.
want us to all be friends.
I just want us to all be friends.
Why can't we have that?
I don't know.